Just north of downtown LA, we're live from beautiful Dodger Stadium. It's the one-game National League Wild Card playoff between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as we take in the historical comparison there, these are two franchises that have to feel good about earning their way here into the postseason.
Well, I really love these one-game wild card matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to one game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams? Should be a lot of fun to watch.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I gotta tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on the show, and it comes your way next. Max Scherzer gets the nod here at home for the National League wildcard game. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Ready now is Nolan Arenado, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away.
First pitch. 5-10.
0-1. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Here comes the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. On a line to shortstop. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Batting fourth.
Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. VP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in Tommy Edmond. From the stretch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1.
2 balls.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2-1. Here it is.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And he fouls this one off.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Jack Flaherty is on the mound for the visitors in this NL wildcard matchup. Dan, any thoughts?
Big arm here, Jack Flaherty. Call him Jack Flash. This guy throws in the upper 90s, 97 to 100 miles an hour. Great life up in the zone. Good, hard breaking ball. He has tremendous mound presence. Gets the ball, throws it in a hurry. There isn't anything really finesse about this guy. One of the top power pitchers in all of baseball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting second.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be Let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Max Muncy comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. One out, nobody on. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
Blake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And now in the box, Mookie Betts. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
The count, 0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch of the AB on its way. Looking at his career totals, Molina has swung his way to just over 2,100 career base hits. The 1-0. Hit down the line at first. Two balls and a strike to Molina. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
So now to the plate, Edmundo Sosa. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Molina gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ball 1. Here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A strike two swinging. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And it's fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. And they'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
In now, Lars Nootbaar, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Fouled off. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Fouled away. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
To the plate now, Jack Flaherty. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and a strike. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
This pitcher looks like he has a chance to have a nice little cruise inning. After punching out the 7- and 8-hole hitters, he's staring the pitcher down.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards catch.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here.
Boy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
2 down, runners at first and second. Hit hard but foul. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Cards strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up Will Smith.
The catcher, Will.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And I'm locking in today on outfielder Tyler O'Neill for one reason, people. This guy is absolutely jacked. I mean, probably the most shredded guy in the game. Light tower power, and offers his manager some versatility in the outfield as well.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Now here it comes.
That's a ball.
And he takes this one high. 1-1.
Down 1-1.
And he takes a called strike 2. The 1-2. It's a breaking ball that misses off the plate. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Justin Turner. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. They're trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the third with no score. Third set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tyler O'Neill. First offering, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Three and one to the Cardinals left fielder. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in the strike zone.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
From the belt, kicks and deals. O'Neill on at first, nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. Here's the first pitch.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
So 1-1 home. None out, runners at first and second. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. So 1 gone here in the St. Louis 3rd, and that'll bring in Tommy Edmond. Scherzer comes set. First pitch on its way. Ground ball right side. Oh, look at the sliding Scott. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate here is Chris Taylor. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the AB on its way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
A swinging strike 3 in the dirt, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Batting it.
Up next, Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux.
First pitch of the AB now.
No, that's low.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Two down, no one on base. And that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the 4th. Still scoreless. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. First pitch coming. Here it is. Yadier Molina will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
Stepping in next, Edmundo Sosa, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
2-1. 2-1 home. It's taken for strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Bouncer up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
So frustrating, you make a good pitch, you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into a 3-field single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
At the plate now, Lars Nootbaar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball and strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Sosa, runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here's another 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
He's running. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Scherzer comes set with the payoff pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
At the plate, Jack Flaherty, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. He singled in his first AB. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fastball just inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cards lead 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here now is Trey Turner back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The pitch. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The 0-2 once more. Drilled down the line. Oh, this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Next up is Max Muncy. And he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. From the belt, kicks and deals. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. So next to bat will be Will Smith. He bounced out last time up. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope. Up there.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 1-0 delivery. And he fouls this one off. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hard hit ball to second. Over to first, and that retires the side. Dodgers lead 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Muncy has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A ball and 2 strikes.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
And it's fouled away.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Fouled off.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, it looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
David Price enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
David Price.
Goldschmidt will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Price pauses. Here it comes as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
A look to first by Price. And the runner back in standing. From the stretch.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the stretch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Here's the 2-1 from Price. Hit back up the middle. Turner has it. The second for 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Standing in now, Harrison Bader. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Taylor is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The left fielder.
Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollock. She'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Windup and the 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Down the left field line and deep, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2 and 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
A bounce it to the left side. Gloved by Arenado. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
So bases are empty with one gone, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Goldschmidt is there for it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
So 2 out, nobody on. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch on the way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3-2 now. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up next will be Gavin Lux. He's set, and the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Taylor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Popped up. Arenado has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game. Taylor ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Matt Beatty is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now 1-0 LA. Alex Vesia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Alex.
That brings in Tommy Edmond. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
For the Cardinals, the second baseman, Tommy Edmond.
Set, here it comes. 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Outside 3-0 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
So the leadoff man retired here. That'll bring up Yadier Molina. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And it's fouled away. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Next to hit, Edmundo Sosa, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He waits, now the pitch. And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the 2nd out.
The batter, the right fielder, Lars.
And now here is Lars Nootbaar. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch on the way.
No, that's down.
2 out with a man at first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Cards lead 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and in the bat is Trey Turner.
For the Dodgers, the shortstop.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Look into Molina, now the 1-1.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Now back.
Next for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Nootbaar is under this one. 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Swung on and missed.
I got 1
1
ball,
and
1
1.
strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they're on top 1-0. Corey Knebel is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Dylan Carlson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now here's the first offering.
One and one.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Payoff pitch one more time.
Ball 4.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Look, now the pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
A ball and a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
No fastball. Close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. From the stretch. Ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Joe Kelly takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Joe Kelly.
Paul Goldschmidt will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. 1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2 and 2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now to the plate, Harrison Bader, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he misses with it. 1 and 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
2 balls.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2 and 2.
Now 2 and 2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3 and 2, then you put the runners in motion.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Two and 2. Here it is. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Cards strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Alex Reyes will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 29, Alex Reyes.
Now into the box, Will Smith. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Reyes is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here now the 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
3-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
1 gone now in the LA 7th. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
One 1-0 pitch on the way.
2 balls, no strikes.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now here it comes.
Hey,
that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. Easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Justin Turner is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. In now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
ball, that's down.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Digging in next, Chris Taylor, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch coming, here it is. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Turner is off at first with 2 away. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped into the air, back behind second. Edmond waits on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. LA's on top 1-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Blake Trinan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Cody Bellinger will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Tommy Edmond. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Hit softly down the line at first. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Weak roller right side. Barehanded at his knees. How about that?
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Now the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Down 1-1.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Edmundo.
Next, it'll be Edmundo Sosa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box now, Lars Nootbaar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Betts retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kwang Young Kim will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Paul DeYoung is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. The batter will be Gavin Lux. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Kim, originally from South Korea. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Hard ground ball to third. Arenado's got it, and there's one down now.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Misses for the 2nd ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pops this one up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 2-1. Fly ball into straightaway left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 1-0. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
74, Kenley Jansen.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Next to dig in, Nolan Arenado. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch, and that's in there for a strike. The 0-1. And the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with another two-strike offering. Fouled away. Ready with another two-strike offering.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another two-strike offering.
Oh, that's it.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now. So next to hit is Tyler O'Neill, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Tyler O'Neill stands in as he looks at ball one here. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. The 1-0. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time. The 1-1 pitch. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. A sold-out crowd, 56,000 strong at the start, all up in L.A. Back up the middle. Turner gloves it. Throw is in time, and they will advance to the next round of the playoffs.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching the National League wildcard game.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 1 run on just 1 hit, no errors. They left 3 men on base. To St. Louis, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.